number I can't tell you because Clarky.
405.
405. I knew that all the time. It's me, Vimesy. Almost forgot my own name. With me tonight we have Clarky and Pet. It's a full house, everybody.
Yo, 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 yo.
No musical introduction this week. Sadly to say, Pat hasn't recorded a new single since his last one went viral, and he's had the hate mob after him since that. But,
I finished that song now. I finished that song. It's a lot better.
I've done that. Ad finished when we played it.
No, it didn't have ad libs. Now I'm in the back, yeah. Yeah, I'm literally like that in the background, like yeah.
I want to be the bloke in a you'll help me out on the terminology. A rap band, just the one that repeats every seventh word. So when you go brother,
sucker,
just the guy who does the bit like the one word out of every 14.
Yeah, he's called I don't know what he's called. There is a word for him. It's like
groupie.
No, he's not groupie. He's back. I don't know what he's called. Like he's your backer, basically. You're my backer.
That's just odd. So you just do all the singing bit stuff and all the rapping, and I just come in every
brother. Brother.
Yeah.
Proof used to do that for Eminem.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
Clarky, you could be. What's the bloke out of what was it?
D12, Bizarre.
D12, yeah. What was the
and he wore a hat.
2 press ups, then couldn't get up. You know that one.
Yeah. Did 2 press ups, I couldn't get up. I love that guy, Bizarre.
You don't even know the name of my band, Clarky, man. They don't even know the name of my band.
I love that guy. Yeah. He used to wear a what's the washing hat called?
Yeah.
And I saw an interview with wait, I think Carmen's got one. I could wear one for jokes. Should I show you what it used to be like? Carmen might be pissed off though if I take
it. Maybe do that when you get your McDonald's and then you.
Okay, I'll do it when I get my dad's. But there was an interview with Darren Ross with Eminem, I remember, and he was like, he was going through like the D12 band, and he was like, right, get everyone. Yeah, he was like pointing to like that guy. I can't remember everyone in the band. It was like Proof, Obi Trice, blah blah. Anyway, he was going through all of them, and then he was like, the gentleman on the far right, aka Bizarre. They were like, why is he wearing that hat? Can you guys hear that? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, we can hear it. Don't worry.
Oh, you can hear it.
Your Mackie D's.
Sorry, my lady's getting my there's nothing. It's just nothing's coming. But but basically, then Eminem said, this is a really like getaway, but side story. But basically, Jonathan Morris was like, what did you say when he walked into like the studio like that? Were you like worried? And he was like, I said, great, fantastic. It's apparently what Eminem said when he saw him. So I love that guy. Did 2 push-ups, I'm gonna get up.
Bizarre's cool, man. I think it's Swifty. Awesome. Was it Swifty used to do all the sort of flavor text or whatever? I can't remember.
Swifty. Oh yeah, what a great band that was, man.
Swifty, it was Bizarre, Swifty.
Proof, 100% Proof was there.
Was he? Fuzz?
Proof was part of D12. Obi Trice.
Fuzzy Scooter, something like that.
I'm embarrassed about that name.
We have to talk about games.
We are
apparently.
But can I say one last thing though? Randomly, what I saw 2 weeks ago on YouTube.
Yeah.
D12 got a song with. Do you remember Exhibit?
Yeah.
Did Pimp My Ride? They got a song with Exhibit, like old school. Like it just came out like 3 weeks ago. I was like,
I haven't heard any new D12 for like.
I know. It's like they've been like 20 years out, and they got a song now with Exhibit. So
Clarky's a bit D12. Like if he was in D12 and then went on a like serious witness protection scheme where he did a bit of MJ and bleached his skin. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
I haven't. It's all right. I haven't got the first clue what you've been fucking talking about for the past 5 minutes.
He doesn't even know the name of our band.
Yeah,
straight. I'm more a classical music sort of person.
Oh, that's nice. Classical music. What, like Queen?
No.
Answer me this, Clarky, and we'll move on. Do you know what D12 stands for?
I don't know. It's a vitamin or something.
That's a really good guess, but it's not. It stands for The Dirty Dozen. You know the movie The Dirty Dozen? They all really like that movie. But there's not 12 of them, but they all really like that movie, so they were called D12 in homage to that movie. Have you seen Dirty Dozen?
I probably have, yes.
Good movie.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
That's not that movie, no. You're thinking of Dirty Dancing.
No shit.
Yeah, no, completely. No, the Dirty Dozen is 12
I know what a dirty
prisoners.
dozen is, you fool.
Oh, you
Nobody
know?
puts a dirty dozen in the corner.
Oh, okay. But Clarky doesn't know what it is.
No, that's
What?
true.
And because they don't wash and stuff, like they go in protest, they got like their beards growing. They'll be like, you dirty dozen, and then it just sticks with them. It's like a prisoners of war. What? They're not prisoners. What are they? They've done like legal stuff. How would you explain it, YMZ?
I wouldn't. Not to Clarky. I wouldn't bother.
It's like it's basically against Nazi Germany, and like these 12 army men go and attack a base. It's really good. Anyway.
Yeah, I know what the dirty dozen is, Pat.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, I just don't know
why
what
did you say
D12 is.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
D12 is like dirty dozen. 'cause
Dirty
it's
dozen.
I can see it makes total
it's
sense to me
dozen.
now.
yeah.
Number in a
But there's
dozen.
only like
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them. So
Yeah. And on any
Anyway.
given day, you can piss each
right,
other off.
you do your opening. I'm just going
That was
for
the
no.
opening. That's the cold open. That's the,
Oh, okay. I'm going for no reason
Uh-huh.
next
No
door.
reason
For no,
whatsoever. Next
No.
door, just for a minute.
I'll go for 1 and I'll be back.
Yeah. I'll see you in a we'll see you in a McMinute.
But my dress sense today is mad as well. Hold on.
That's smooth. That is.
You like that?
Adidas. I mean,
With-
shiny tracksuit bottoms as well. Is that
No, they're
pregnant
really
top?
thick. No, they're big. I can't show you, but
No, please don't.
The shirt says "Marry me." The pants say "I'm just running out for milk."
Hey, how you been, Clarky? You've been on YouTube all the time.
okay. I can't tweet it.
What
Is
did
that a
what
problem?
did you do? What did you do? Download TikTok instead?
No, it's all gone, mate. It's all off my phone. Yeah, we're live. I can see at least one handsome chappie with a hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. The
Yeah,
other one
the,
seems to have something in his
the-
mouth.
the
Weird.
gaming industry is in complete decline. That's why I've gone back to an earlier time, haven't I, Pet?
Tell me about this, Clarky. Do you know about this YMZ? Have you been updating him or no?
Is this the hair transplant?
No, even better.
No.
Didn't
Obviously
work.
not.
No.
Wasn't there, I was thinking.
On his
You mean
arse
this?
cheeks.
You mean this lovely noise?
Oh no, you showed me this. So again, audio listeners, Clarky is now holding something that looks like a remote control from a 1980s Binatone TV. It is actually a modded
That is a nice screen.
Game Boy.
Yeah.
We're now going to get copyright strike for having Donkey Kong music in its entirety.
Clarky,
30
tell me about
seconds.
this. I'm fascinated.
I'm not. I mean,
first-
yes.
Let's start from the beginning. What
Okay.
what made you
Possessed
go in?
you?
What
Possessed is
made
the
you
word
go?
you're looking for.
What
Oh,
made
go on.
what made you be interested in retro gaming again? Because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I think I got a picture
Yeah.
of you went to. Wait, actually, this is how it started.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
went to a retro store, I think.
I did
you
over
were
in
like-
over in Skipton, which is about 10 miles away from me.
Go, go, go,
Tell
go.
me, walk me through kind of like how you got inspired, what happened, the events leading up to modding that Game Boy. What?
None of it was intentional. I just
Sorry,
heard
who
about
is
it.
this and where's Pat gone?
Yeah, where's Pet gone? Yeah, tell him all about it while he's shoving fucking French fries into his mouth.
Can you
Oh,
talk
in
for?
fact-
Tell me exactly for 10 minutes what you
Right.
did with no interruption.
What? While you got, yeah. So no, there's a retro game shop called Pixel Games opened in Skipton, and I fancied having a drive on and having a look. And then when I went in, I just, you know, that feeling that becomes you when you walk into a store full of physical games.
Don't remember it.
You know, racks and racks of physical games.
It's like the Dirty Dozen when they just saluted each other at the end.
There we go. So
I do that to the beat.
I was having a browse around, and the first thing I saw was a mint condition Nintendo DS, still in its box.
Yes.
In its box.
Yes.
Mint condition
So-
Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh,
you sent me a
DS
link.
Lite.
But I mean, literally, you've sent me at least 2 of those from a kid, so I don't quite know why you need.
No,
another one.
those were 2 DSs.
Right, get your facts right, man.
I've never sent you a DS. Oh, I might have sent you a DSi. That was years ago, though.
Yeah.
He still remembers it.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Still playing it.
Never remembered to PayPal me the money though, did he?
Yes. I have receipts to prove it.
You got
Yeah,
a good
so
price on it as well. Can we talk about that or not?
Yeah, if you want. How much was it again?
I think something like 90 quid.
Yeah, it was
What?
90 quid. Vimesy, it's absolutely mint. It still had all the little.
Hang on, stop. You've shown me a Game Boy, and now we're talking about a DS. What?
This is where it starts.
DS Lite.
Show him, Clarky. Do you have it or no?
Show me the DS Lite.
Yeah, it's in the.
Because I don't know the fucking difference between a DS Lite, a DS2D, the 2D.
Well, the DS Lite is the one, is the sort of second one, the one that has a Game Boy Advance cartridge slot on the bottom of it as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can put DS games in. You can put Game Boy Advance games in there. Yeah. Yeah, you remember that.
Have you blown in the slot yet?
Yeah.
And tell him when you first turned it on as well.
Oh yeah, I don't think it had been used in years, but the battery was still fully charged.
These things are like fucking cockroaches.
I know.
Armageddon will happen.
In millions of years, these will be the only evidence we ever existed as a race.
Like what was it called? The stone tablet they found in Egypt, which helped translate hieroglyphics. That'll be what that is.
This will be the next Dead Sea Scrolls. It's like, their god was someone called Professor Layton.
Did you get any games with it when at the shop?
No, I didn't. I got obviously the brain training game because that was boxed in with
you can do the battery though, can't you, Clarky?
Yeah, I know.
Put a DS one in it.
Yeah, that's not even. I don't think you can even really call that a mod because you literally just plug the board into the battery slot with the new battery on, and it converts it into USB charging.
I'll fuck it up.
Yeah, probably.
That
was the thing. The only problem was it all came nicely packaged and everything. This brand new screen and the sort of control circuit board, but there were no instructions with it. And the only YouTube video I could find from that company was about the previous version of that screen that they did. So I kind of had to wing it.
It's cheap.
Is it the kind of thing where the screen comes with like? Oh, sorry, Wamsy.
No, I was just saying. At least it's cheap enough. It's like not a massive deal if you fuck it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was pretty straightforward to do. It's just funny when you look at the because you get like a circuit board with the screen that basically that's your new controls, if you will, all the buttons press against that, and the difference between the modern circuit board and the like 1989 era one you take out is just unreal. It's there with its big massive capacitors and things on it, and this new one that's basically just a piece of circuit board with about 3 lines and one tiny little capacitor on it.
So for all this effort, what you've ended up with is a Game Boy.
Yeah, I have. I've got Tetris 2.
Probably worth it for Tetris.
I got Super Mario Land 2, and I got Donkey Kong, the definitive platformer puzzle game.
What about talk to me about the interest and aspiration behind it though? Like how come now? How come did you have that itch?
Or something? Have you started watching like Channel 4?
Why?
Did you start with all this? Where did you get the aspiration for this?
This is a real interview.
Where did the inspiration for this?
We're not doing that shit when you put me up to interview that developer. I don't know what the fuck to ask him. So, what are you doing later? Like,
Yeah.
What are you doing?
this sounds kind of gay.
Jesus Christ!
You're gonna wheel him out of the way as well, are you? At the same time?
I think it was literally just tiredness with all the.
Bad.
I think it was just overall tiredness with the state of modern gaming. I just thought I'd go back to a simpler time.
Right.
Feels good, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's like I was playing that Donkey Kong, and I absolutely love that Donkey Kong 94 game. And it's like this is just like time and just start releasing fucking games.
Completely agree. There's a place for it in some games, but not every game needs to be AAA. That's what I said.
Speaking of which, I did pick up The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales.
Oh,
after
Yeah,
getting really bad reviews.
They didn't get bad reviews. It got 7s, 8s, and 9s. Yeah, I mean, Square Enix, you shouldn't like them at the minute with what they're doing on the Switch.
on the Switch.
Well, practically every games company have been releasing a Switch 2 version of a game. No. I know.
Cool.
Yeah, it's coming back. He's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think he's just gone off to have some milkshake. That'd be what it is.
Or he's spilt.
I'm supposed to be on Do Not Disturb, but the FaceTime still rang through. What the fuck?
Doesn't happen like that on Android, I'm just saying.
What are Square Enix doing that I shouldn't like?
Well, every games company they're like releasing Switch 2 versions of. No, practically everybody else does the upgrade path thing where it's like if you're on the Switch version, you can have the upgrade for a $5 or whatever, which is fair enough. Now you just buy the game. You buy the game when you're stuck with the Switch 1 version.
Bastards. That does annoy me. At least over by being, and by the way, we've taken the Switch 1 off the market, so you can't even buy the cheaper version now. That is stupid though. Why?
Coming up soon.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be difficult to get hold of a Switch for some time though.
So
it's one of those 2D HD games rather than it having turn-based combat in it. Like plays just like an old 16-bit top-down Zelda game.
All right.
I'm very interested in this. I want to buy this eventually.
Good, do because it's very, very good.
How long have you played it for?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Go on and tell me what's the story about?
Called Elliot, hence the title. Elliot gets hired. Elliot gets hired by a king to go and. Turns out there's a doorway to go to different periods of the world's sort of back and forward in time in different periods of this same world. And,
reminds me of another game Square Enix published.
Yeah, exactly. And it's basically adventure-based fun like that. It's got all the kind of dungeons Zelda has in, bosses. It kind of works the same thing. You'll get a new ability in this game, and then your boss that you'll fight is then like kind of based around that new ability that you've got.
Yeah. I hear you. The boss jumps a lot, and you've just got.
Or one example, the boss has a massive shield around it, but you've just got a fairy that can like turn into fire and go through the D game that looks bad yet. So
no, agreed. They all look. I mean, I struggle to tell the difference between them, to be honest, these days. Because they all, I mean, like, between
2D and 3D?
It was the first one. No, the 2D.
Yeah, Vimesy 2D's flat like a book or a magazine. What's 3D? You can see all the.
Last of Us is 3D.
What's the second person one?
What?
We got first person, third person. What's second person?
Yeah, well, what is second person?
Answers on a postcard, please.
Hold on, the universe is about to end now because someone's asked that question.
I don't think first person is first person.
You can, Pet. You can play this game co-op as well.
Can you?
Yeah. About 2 hours in, you get like a little fairy companion, and one of you can, if you like, can control the fairy because the fairy.
Oh, that's fake co-op.
No, it isn't because the fairy can attack, and if you just use the fairy on your own, you just issue commands to it and stuff, or move it around using the other stick.
I don't want to be a fairy.
I've worked out. I found out what second person is.
Go on.
So a good example of a second person sort of point of view, if you like, is if you were doing like choose your own adventure books, where the book is directly telling you do this, you do that. So you walk down the corridor, you open the door, you see a skeleton, you fight it. There you go.
Okay. But what does that graphically look like?
Bad.
Words.
Oh, it will look like The Hobbit on the old Amstrad 6128 text adventure game.
No, we're too old for that. I don't know what Grandad just said.
You walk into the cave. Would you like to go east,
the original
west,
Elder Scrolls?
South? Go north, fall into a pit of spike, die. Go east, get hit by a goblin, die. Go west, you're back in the same room you were 3 hours ago.
West.
It will take you there.
No. Anyway, hang on. We were talking about retro shit, and you've taken me back to.
Is this a new app? Is this a new app as well? Because there's no chat.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, maybe I've got like the mobile version on.
Don't touch the screen. You touch the screen.
There's currently one person watching, and they aren't saying anything.
Oh, fair enough.
There we go.
Oh, join people.
As soon as bots can talk.
Like you meant 100,000 people.
I'll tell you something. Vinted is like a treasure chest for fucking old handheld games. They're well cheap. Pet, you need to get on there for Vita games. Honestly, you've nothing to worry about from a being ripped off point of view because they don't get the money until you click that you're happy with the order once you've received it.
This is not an ad.
Yeah, this is not an ad, by the way.
We are available if needs be. Certainly bought plenty of stuff from you.
Yeah.
So you might as well. So hang on. I'm just rewinding. You went to Skipton, you bought a DS, you bought a Game Boy, you modded the Game Boy, you played some stuff, and then you went straight back to a Switch 2 game.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this retro session lasted a long time then. So hang on, he's talking to, hang on, he's just getting an update. He does look a bit like a white version of it, doesn't he?
Did 2 push-ups, couldn't get up.
And that's what I said to her, and she said that's fine.
She was alright with that, was she?
She's absolutely fine with it. You're right, Clark.
George, get your hands off the pussy.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. He's got a massive pussy. Have you seen it?
That made him leave the room.
Have you seen his massive pussy, Pat?
Yeah,
I've seen his pussy.
It's huge. It's bigger than your muff.
She's doubled in size since we got her.
I'm not a fan of cats. You know.
What are you on about? They're all over the fucking shop in Greece.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of it though.
Yeah, you can't sit down at a fucking table in a restaurant.
Yeah, but doesn't mean I'm a fan. There's flies everywhere in Greece as well. I'm not a fan of them.
Greeks everywhere in Greece as well. I mean, you can't sit down at a restaurant without one of them coming up to you asking you what you want to fucking eat. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, the British women call those flies waiters.
Oh no!
That's why they like a bit of Spanish. No, that's not that.
Flies and mosquitoes everywhere.
Bloodsuckers.
Oh yeah. We were talking about 2.5D, whatever you want to call it, 2.5D.
But yeah, I'm enjoying my little foray back into retro. So if anyone's, Pet, are you going to send me that Vita up to fix?
If you don't fix it, I will.
Yeah, I won't send it you back, but yeah, you can send it up.
You put a fucking Game Boy screen in there.
It'll nick the battery out of the Vita.
No, I did have a look for you, and it doesn't require any sort of soldering, so it should be quite straightforward to do.
Right,
you up for it?
Soldering's not difficult.
Yeah, but you're buying the fucking screen for it. It will be the entire front panel, including the the front case surround as well.
So I can buy it. Do you know the story about how I got that?
Yeah, you broke.
What are you talking about?
So I got a Vita, yeah.
Yeah, Pet has 2 Vitas.
Two Vitas.
Or just in case one dies.
I pre-ordered one, right? And I was loving it, playing it the first week, and you know how careful I am with everything. I've never broken anything. It slipped out of my hand a little bit.
Things.
Huh?
You put screws through things.
Yeah, but usually I'm like my phone is in still good nick and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it slipped out of my hand the first week, and it broke. Like it touched like the edge of something, and it literally cracked. It was just a tiny little crack. So I thought, oh, okay, fine, screen's got a crack. But the way the Vita technology works, yeah, any little crack, the whole screen goes black. You can't have any cracks in it. So the whole thing works, but it's completely black.
Is that to do with a capacitive screen or something?
Fuck knows. I literally called Sony to understand like what my options were, and they explained. Yeah. So I was so upset. Yeah. My dad saw me, and he was like, oh, we can get that on the house insurance, because it covers like electronic goods, like damaged goods. So he was like, buy another one, we'll get it on the thing. So I bought another one, and then the insurance never paid out. So I just got stuck with, like, bless my dad. He basically paid for it. He was like, grab it and I'll claim it back. And they fucking insurance never paid out. So I've got like a brand new 1 week old. Huh?
It would have increased his insurance premium by a cost of a Vita a month for the next.
Well, they didn't do it. I sent it off to get repaired at the time to like an independent person. It took 4 weeks. He sent it back exactly how it was. He was like, I don't know how it's too new. I don't know how to repair it. So it's just sat in my closet in a brand new box, pre-ordered Vita, completely new, Clarky, just a broken screen.
Oh, hold on. I'm just trying to type the eBay listing out for it.
No. New. So I would love to have a spare one. So that's how I got 2.
Mint like new.
Yeah. It will be completely unscratched.
OLED.
And I got attachments to that because it was the first one I originally bought. But then that's how I got 2. And the insurance fucked us over.
Well,
like it didn't cover like accidental damage or some shit.
So yeah, what should I get next then? Should I get a 3DS?
I've been playing lots of retro games.
What?
Yeah, I've been playing loads.
Why? Has Broken Sword been released again?
Talk to us.
You know what I have been playing?
What have you been playing?
A little retro game called Black Flag.
Oh, fuck off. That's not a retro game. That's not retro.
Retro. It's 13 odd years old. It's
enjoying it?
It's no, it's really good. I put about 20 hours into it in the last 5 days.
Do you know what would be really good with that, since they've probably put like millions of pounds in? If you can like put the game on, start playing it, and then your controller actually acts as like the map as well for the game. That'd be really cool.
I don't think that's ever gonna take off.
I got that copy.
Really?
Yes, I do. So for the audience that doesn't know, I cancelled my Black Flag pre-order.
The resynced one.
The resynced one.
Yeah, which I do love what they've done with the name there. If they could have just spelt it resynced, that would have been like
resynced. I cancelled it, and instead I bought the Wii U version. So, like Clarky said, you get the map on the thing. So I bought the Wii, and I still get my fix.
On the screen would be really useful. I wish they did. You know when Microsoft used to do the Game Glass thing? Was it Microsoft did Game Glass, something like that, wasn't it? Where you could have like a second screen thing on your phone. You could link it to the app, and then you had some games that you could see the map on your phone or whatever.
PS3 did it as well.
Do you know the GameCube actually did that as well?
Did it?
No,
yeah, if you could plug a Game Boy Advance into the GameCube, and the Game Boy Advance would be like a second screen. I don't think it worked for many games, but I remember it worked for Wind Waker.
That's awesome. GTA did it, not GTA, GT did it really well on the PlayStation 3. It would work with the PSP, and the PSP would be your rear mirror in first-person view. Yeah. So you'd be driving in first person. We all know what first person means now. And the PSP would be your rear mirror.
Yeah, sadly, for the big consoles that had that functionality, you'd have the game on your TV, and then on the smaller screen, it'd just be popping you up like ads and offers for like buying microtransactions and stuff. Yeah.
I see you're having some trouble with these guards. Do you want to buy a better sword? That kind of thing.
Have you gone into that DLC at all, or because apparently, I know,
look, because I'm just interested to see what they put on it, and it's the same stuff that
cosmetic
you see in every Ubisoft Assassin's Creed. I mean, I remember playing Odyssey and what was the one before that, Origins. You know, it's just like $8.99 for the pack where you get a new ship, sails, you know, a wheel for your ship, a new cannon look, and all that sort of stuff.
All aesthetics.
A bit like Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
You go in, it's exactly the same as that sort of thing, where you know you can go to the shipwright and stuff like that, and you can upgrade what your hull looks like, what your ship looks like, all this. And I've pretty much changed my whole ship, but that's all just with freebies that you get in the game. And to be fair, Ubisoft are quite generous with giving you freebies as you unlock it. It will say, oh, well done, you've done this, you can go and claim your what. I mean, I know it's just another way of them, here's some free sales just to get you to click through to the store to go and claim them so you can see what else is on offer.
Ooh, whatever. Shiny.
I ain't never buying any DLC for this game. Like, no, not that sort. If they put like story DLC out and stuff.
How's it improved over this already graphically stunning game?
I'm not going to go on about the graphics because it's one of those ones again where, you know, we've said this before with other remakes where, you know, the remake's really good because it looks like you remember the first game. And I have seen like side-by-sides and comparisons and stuff, but you don't really notice it when I boot the game up because I haven't played Black Flag for 13 years. Like when it first came out, I played it, I rinsed it, I loved it. And then obviously put it down, never played it again. This one's come up. I thought, I love that game. Can't remember anything of it. I remember the sort of main story a little bit.
Do you kind of think this is a bit of a? I know like loads of games like have done. All right, here's a remaster, here's a remake of it, and it's like, yeah, fair enough. You're making some extra money. It's just now Ubisoft are doing it. It just seems like a bit of a. It seems a bit cash grabby to me. Like our company's in the toilet. Let's release this because I mean, what I forgot, we've got Rayman Legends coming back out in November, and that's just as old as Black Flag, isn't it? It's not really.
We're not talking here about a Last of Us thing where they just released Last of Us and then put out a 3 years later or something like that, but they did their whatever it was, right? They're not doing that. It's been 13 years.
That's not exactly true. It did come out on PS3. The remaster did come out on PS3, but this is a remake. I gather that. So we have had it on PS4 is what I want to say.
We still talk about Black Flag.
Yeah. So we had Black Flag on PS3 originally, then on PS4, and now on PS5. But albeit now it's a remake.
Now it's basically a remake.
I get that it's been 13 years, but it's like they've been back and remade probably the last good game that they made.
But people are acting as if we haven't had it for 13 years when it's like, has everyone forgetting the PS4 version?
You know
what I mean?
The PS4 version is a bit like when you go from Battlefield and then you do the £10 upgrade to get Battlefield.
Fair. But you can get.
But it's the same as what Clarky's talking about with the Switch 1, Switch 2 version.
I mean, there was even wasn't there a Vita kind of spin-off to?
Yeah, there was the
not Black Flag though.
There was a spin-off to Black Flag though. I'm sure there was that went out on the older consoles.
There was the Rogue.
Yeah, that was it.
Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue, or whatever it was called. And I think there were 2 parts to that, but I can't remember exactly. But it was
the Vita was a good game. That
it was good. I wish they'd have packaged that DLC in with this. That would have been good because I've never played that, and I always wanted
that Vita game. It did come out on PS4 as well, if I remember correctly.
It did.
Yeah,
I think it came out afterwards, didn't it, on PS4?
I mean, I'm quite happy to go, but I went I think last year, maybe the year before, I went back and played
Origins.
Mirage, the London Syndicate. And I played that on the Steam Deck, and it was brilliant. It works amazingly. It was old school Assassin's Creed stuff, really, really good. But Black Flag, there is something quite special about it.
Yeah.
And it's the seafaring is just a lot of fun. Apart from the graphic stuff on it, I just want to go through it a little bit because it's like people keep saying, "Oh, you're just buying it again, aren't you?" They've done quite a lot to it. So there is obviously a massive graphical overhaul. There's so much more detail. There's more colors. You can look at side by side. This is what the street in Havana looks like, and this is what it looks like on the new version, and everything's new, right? So the barrels don't just look like here's a brown smudge. They're all sort of detailed and whatever. They've got different sort of cosmetics hanging around. They've got different levels of detail. There's more stuff there. So actually, it's brought it up to kind of modern day sensibilities. The sea looks fucking amazing. I mean, it looked good in the first game, but it looks amazing in this one.
Oh yeah, we're all here for the good sea.
They've got the lighting. It's not Sea of Thieves. That I don't think anything's going to beat Sea of Thieves the way
that was my favorite though. Before Sea of Thieves, that was the best Sea.
And the thing about it is the combat. I will. There is no need for me to go and sink as many ships as I'm sinking, but it's just so much fucking fun.
Oh, I remember it in the sea shanties and everything, singing along with the oil.
Some people just love to see the world burn, Vimesy.
Absolutely. And the burning is it sinks and you don't have to. You've got nobody.
Yeah, I think it's like so well remembered because I think it hit the kind of sweet spot. It wasn't like a 12-hour game like the earlier Assassin's Creed games, but at the same time it wasn't a 300-hour game. They hit the sweet spot. They hit the sweet spot there, and they should have stuck with that.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be like a 30 hour. I'm probably going to play it for more than 30 hours because
you easily could. Easily.
You can mainline it easily in not that long, I don't think, but the side stuff is still fun, and the thing about it is the sailing's brilliant. It's just fun, and it feels good the way you cut through the way the ship responds. I mean, it's not realistic in any way whatsoever, but it's not as complicated as Sea of Thieves, where you've got to kind of like, oh, I've got to reef my sails and I've got to
Yeah.
go over there and do my anchor and I've got to go over here and trim them and all this sort of stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
you don't have to do any of that. It's not complicated. They've put loads of quality of life stuff in there, so they've trimmed. You've basically got loads of accessibility options in there. And accessibility now doesn't just mean can someone who hasn't, is less able play it. It's like you can trim all the elements of the HUD down, so you can make it completely immersive. And that goes down to things like, if you don't want the enemy health bars above the top of the head, you can get rid of them. If you don't like the, so if you're fighting somebody in a sword fight and you kind of get that flash on the blade when they're about to do something you can parry, you can turn that off if you want to and just go by the animation.
No.
Yeah, you can.
So
you don't have to, but you can do. You've even got stuff like because it is quite confusing when you're sailing to kind of keep track of where you are, which is why the Wii U version with its map possibly superior. But you've got like a pathfinder on there, so you can just hold down a button and it'll just have a line going through the sea to see kind of one of you going in that vague direction. The problem with that is I always get sidetracked because I want to go and sink shit. And it's one of those games where I'll be going like, I'm going to go from A to B. Oh, but it's another one of those where every little island you're kind of, oh, that looks interesting. I'm just going to go over there.
Yeah, what's that over there?
I'm going to go over here and over here. So yeah, it looks brilliant. They've done loads of little quality of life stuff. There's a few more quests in there. They've changed up stuff, so the combat's a little bit different, a little bit more engaging, but it's still that kind of, you could kind of go through it with just the parry takedown. Sort of the parry counter stuff, you could just go through combat like that, but it gets much more interesting. Make it as evolved as you want. Parkour's better, the stealth's better, because it's in the old game. You probably don't remember this, but in Black Flag, you couldn't crouch. You only crouched when you went into that kind of grass.
I don't remember that.
So how like you'll have, there's some grass that I can hide in, or a bush you can hide in, right? If you were going from like, here's some grass, and then there's a path, and then there's another grass, you come out the grass, man would stand up like really straight and then go to the grass and then crouch down again, so everyone fucking sees you.
It was realism, because they'd have all have had like rickets and stuff back in those days anyway, and wouldn't have been able to crouch.
But they got loads of other stuff, so you've not just got like your eagle senses now, but you've got like, you can kind of observe stuff. So there's loads and loads of bits and pieces. They got some new little side quests in there, new bits of content to kind of pad it out a little bit and make it.
Which console did you pick this up on, Vimesy?
I picked it up on the superior console called the PC.
On the Steam machine?
No, not on the Steam machine, on the PC. But I haven't tried it on the.
I have actually, for some bizarre reason, joined the waiting list for that, even though I have absolutely no intention of buying one. Machine? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You've got a PC.
Who wants a Steam machine, boys?
Oh, cheap.
I'll give you half of what you paid for it.
Yeah, fuck you.
I ain't paid anything for it. Yeah, so you're giving him half for nothing.
I'll give you half on a broken Vita.
Last thing on Black Flag is they've kept, I think the original voice acting and stuff is just still superb. The actual story is really good, and the reason for that is Kenway's a bastard. So the guy you're playing, he's a proper dick, but it's kind of like, there's not many games where you actually play a kind of an arsehole, because he's left England, he's promised his girlfriend that he's basically this dude who's just decided to pick up this rich girl, a merchant's daughter, is basically shacked her up in his shack, and then said, I'm going to fuck off and become a privateer for a couple of years. Don't worry, I'll promise you I'll be back in 2, and never fucking returns, right? Go sailing around the thing, bemoaning his lot about how he's so hard done by because of his girl back home and blah, 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 blah. And he's out for everything for himself. He just wants the money. He just wants the glory. He just wants it's a complete
I'm glad you're explaining this, because Pet will just skip all those cutscenes.
You shouldn't, because they are really, really well done as well. They're really, really nicely told. The story is far more. The other thing is they've ripped out all the Animus stuff. Well, no, that's not
really.
But do you remember how the original Black Flag started, where you were like an employee, you were walking through and you went to
I remember,
into a kind of almost like a Facebook type corporate office, and you sat down at your desk, and then they sort of say, right, well, because you're going to be programming this game, we're going to stick you in the Animus so you can live out these memories to get some inspiration and all that sort of stuff. That's kind of gone. completely. And what they've done is they put in like kind of mini portals in places where you kind of go up and you into. They did it in Valhalla. I can't remember them. I can't remember. I think they might have done it in Odyssey as well. But they have these kind of like kind of like digitized glowing things that you walk up to and you kind of enter the Animus dimension. And there's some weird shenanigans going on there where the Animus is talking to you and trying to persuade you to do something and all this kind of stuff. I've only played like 1 or 2 of those at the moment, but all that sort of so they've not even bothered going with the pretense of this is you, or if they are, it's not really like rammed down your throat like it was previously. But I'm just really enjoying it. It's good fun. It's just every element of it. I don't. If I'm infiltrating a fort or I'm just doing a little side mission where I'm in combat or stealth, it's great fun. It's proper Assassin's Creed brilliance. And if I'm on the sea, it's a really nice break from doing that. And you're having fun. It's not just if you're playing like Odyssey or you're playing Valhalla, it's like busy work.
Yeah.
And it's the same busy work all the way through.
It
It feels like you can choose, do I want to go around just like hoon around in my ship blowing shit up, or do I want to stealth around?
And did you hear like it's done really well commercially as well? Like it's sold lots of units. I think it's the most popular sold Assassin's Creed game since the original Black Flag, I think is what I saw. So it's sold Odyssey, it's sold Unity. For everyone that's complaining about the DLC, they did announce also that they made £1 million in revenue from the DLC.
Wow,
so
really?
£1 million.
So people buying the deluxe version, or was that people actually going to the store?
In the store.
Wow.
In the store, so people can complain all they want, but you vote with your wallets, guys. And if you're paying £1 million, they're going to be releasing gold swords.
The good thing, I mean, I don't bemoan them it, because at the end of the day, you don't have to buy it. It's purely cosmetic. I like the fact
but people are complaining. Like, how can you expect Ubisoft not to do that when they've just sold? Of course, they're going to do it in the next one. It's going to be more.
Oh, those designs could be in the game.
Yeah.
There's some really nice epic.
Now the bad news.
And it's going to cost you $199 or whatever it is. That's true. But if you didn't, I mean, you could also argue that the money you're paying for the thing allows the artists to make it. I don't know.
Well, the bad news is, even though it's been the most sold Assassin's Creed game, I don't know if you heard all about this, and they made the money. They have sacked loads of people that worked on the game. Have you heard about that?
Already?
Yeah. Already, literally, like.
Is that just the usual sort of wastage? Once the game's done, people get offload anyway, because they do that in every studio, don't they? Once the game's done.
I don't know, but it is the kind of thing where it's like I want to say I might be wrong here, but I want to say it's Ubisoft Barcelona, the Barcelona team, and it sucks because it's like, right, you've made a great game, well done everyone. The most successful Assassin's Creed game we've made since Black Flag. Here's your P80. Fuck off.
I mean, I know, it's hard to comment on it because we don't know what we're talking about. But I know that most games.
I'll Google it quickly.
Once they release, half the employees, because they're on temporary contracts anyway.
They were hired to do the game, weren't they?
Yeah, they get hired to do the game. Once the game's done and wrapped and shipped and whatever, then they're let go. And they might get rehired to do the next AC. They might get hired to do something else, but they're basically freelance at that point. So I don't know.
No, it's quite a big thing. I've just read now that the remaining staff members are striking now at it is Barcelona. They're calling it they've got there's pictures here, like they've gone outside the headquarters with corporate greed, signs of corporate greed. Below any reasonable standards, Assassin's Creed Black Flag resync developers fighting to save jobs, secure fair severance, pay at Ubisoft Barcelona.
It's Spain though, they tend to get a bit excitable over there.
I know. Yeah, after employees were told that up to 51 jobs were being eliminated. Yesterday, 90 workers joined the strike, blah, blah, blah. Layoffs of Ubisoft Barcelona were announced last month as part of a wider wave of job losses after the firm. 380 staff are being let go in the latest downsizing spread across Ubisoft offices in Belgrade, blah, 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 and Barcelona. At Ubisoft Barcelona, up to 51 jobs have been placed at risk as Ubisoft plans to cut the team size and restrict it working just on Rainbow Six franchise in the future.
Barcelona.
Yeah, so Assassin's Creed, which was sold an impressive 2 million copies in just 24 hours.
How many?
2 million in 24 hours in the first day. Yeah, Yeah, Ubisoft Singapore helped as well. While development on Resync was led by Ubisoft Singapore, Barcelona contributed significantly to the title. It had previously been reported that the company handheld Resynced underwater diving missions, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so they feel hard done that they've just sold the most they've ever done. And now,
I mean, I'm not going to come to the defense of Ubisoft. But...
Anyway, enough of this depressing news. Pet, Mouse PI.
Oh man, honestly, firstly, I'll leave with a little bit of depressing news. Sony, do you know what that is? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. I'm
People
looking
listening. Pet is holding up quite a rarity. Can you explain to the listeners at home what that is?
So listeners of the future, this is what actually the CD's in the PlayStation, but this is what games used to come in. You used to get games in boxes, and the game's fully on here as well, guys, as well. Listen to that, Ubisoft. So when your PlayStation dies, you can still play this team.
If you go back a bit further as well, you used to get these little things called
manuals,
instruction manuals with them as well,
and you could sniff them as well. Mouse.
God, I don't know where that's been.
And Moth comes out.
Yeah, I'm interested in this because Johnny bought me this on Steam for my birthday. So
seriously, guys, I am fucking shocked. I bought this because I thought it looked cool. This is so good. This is by far my game of the year. Like, it's so
many other games this year.
True.
Not from this year.
Okay, well, let's put it another way. It's the only game I've really enjoyed this year. There wouldn't be many that would make the top 10 because you're right, I haven't. But this, I fucking love this. This is not just about graphics, which are fucking great. I'm surprised because I thought I thought it wasn't going to be
right up your street. It's you know, what do they call it? A
boomer shooter?
No, well, it's a FPS in the style of.
Yeah, but I thought it was all. I didn't think it was like deep. I thought it was superficial shit. Like I thought it's going to look nice.
There's a lot of cheese guns in it.
I haven't got a cheese gun yet. No spoilers, dude.
No. There's a cheese puns, not guns.
Oh, there is a few cheese puns in it. Yeah, I guess so.
But really, I'd have never imagined.
Yeah.
Well, it's showing us very positive with nearly 9,000 reviews on Steam.
Guys, it's fantastic. Talking about DLC, if any DLC ever comes out for this, I will certainly be buying it because I want more and more and more. I haven't completed it yet.
Well, like a colour mode.
I mean, how much have you actually played of this, Pet? Because I've heard you do this before. You bang on about it. You actually go 40 minutes.
I played it for about 5 hours. So
fair enough.
All right, well, you nearly finished it then.
The boy's got chops this time.
No, honestly, I think I've got enough pedigree to say like.
Absolutely.
I've tried a little bit of everything as well. I've tried the side missions. I've tried like the main story. I've tried repeating levels. Like I've been doing like lots of stuff. Fucking hell, man, it is so good. I don't think I've ever played a game from this company before. Fumu Games, published by PlaySide. So I don't know if it's their first game or not, but I fucking love it, man. It's so good.
25 quid on Steam.
25 quid. I think I paid 30 quid for the box version. There's a special edition version as well that came with a vinyl, but I was like, I don't have a vinyl player. Anyway, so
by the looks of Steam, this is their first release because it's the only thing they've got listed anyway.
I mean, amazing. Like, if this is their first release, then amazing.
No, they have done. I know the developers come from somewhere else. I just can't remember where it was. But
no, they've got another game coming.
Oh yeah,
Galaxy Taxi. It's a hybrid, story-driven action-adventure shoot-'em-up to 90s style animation.
I will honestly, if Fumu Games release anything, the same like Panic Games or like companies that I like, when they release stuff, I'd go and try and support the company and I'll try and buy it. And I would love to support this company. It's a fantastic.
It looks really good.
It's fantastic. Clark is fantastic. So I mean, I'll start with the basics. Like the actual gameplay is very good. Like I really like the shooting. It's very old school. The shooting. It feels a little bit like almost like the original Dooms. In terms of shooting, so it does feel very kind of old school, but in a very good way. I've been recently playing. I think I told you I bought Borderlands 3 as an example. Borderlands 4, sorry. The shooting doesn't feel right to me in that game. As soon as I played it, I usually don't fuck around with dead zones and sensitivities on the left stick and right stick and all that shit. I usually never do that, and I had to go into Borderlands 4 to make that a little bit more suitable, and it still doesn't feel right. The shooting doesn't feel right, and the shooting feels fucking great in this. Like, it feels so spot on. It feels so nice and smooth. Just like Clark, you know, like how you really like the Destiny shooting, for example, or you know, stuff like that. It just, so the gameplay actually feels really good, but it's a lot deeper than just gameplay. Like, but I'll start with the obvious stuff first. The aesthetics is fantastic. Like, I haven't gone like full retard on everything, because there is different levels of like versions you can do. I don't mean that in a bad way, Bumsy, but like you can do like the director's cut, which is like we give you like the 1920s sound as well as like the 1920 like shit. So the only thing I've done is I've left it black and white, and I've left the
What do you mean you've left it black and white? Can you turn on color?
You can't turn on color, but you can turn on like better resolution of the black and white. So you can have it like looking like a 90. So it's set in 1934.
Oh, what you mean, like with film grain and stuff on it?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah,
exactly. So it can be more blurry and stuff like that. So mine's like all nice and crisp. Yeah, apart from like I got the overlay of like, you know, back in the day when they used to shoot movies and you see like spots and like little shit like that. I got that, but then I've got like the modern sound. I wanted the old sound because the old sound I really liked it coming from an old vinyl player, but it actually affected the voices as well, and the voices sounded like they were from a 1930s film, and that bit I didn't. Yeah, I would have liked like the crisp voices, and the voice acting is great in this, and that famous guy voices the main mouse, Jack Pepper. What's that famous guy called? He does everything. Who's the guy that does everything? No, the other one.
Oh god, the guy who did Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker does the main mouse in this. I didn't think they needed Troy Baker because it's a very like, it's a very superficial kind of.
It seems like that's a little bit beneath his talents, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, like you could. I think you could have just got anyone to do it, but I guess it gives it more pedigree. Like it makes it feel a little bit more like AA that it's like Troy Baker. But I think you could have got anyone to do a really good job because it's such a superficial kind of like, yes, we went over here and by golly, what is that?
I mean, we could have got anyone, but not you, I think.
But not me, obviously, yeah. Well, like Columbo, that guy could have done it.
Oh, don't do that. One more thing, I'm going to shoot you with my teeth.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot. Just one more thing, motherfucker. Sorry, no. Anyway, so, right. So, story-wise,
I'm not holding out hope here.
Story-wise, you're a detective, yeah? And you go around, and the missions, like the levels, which is basically little dungeons, right? Corridor dungeons. You go into corridor, little big space with more people, corridor, big space with more people. I say more people, more mice. And I lost my trail of thought there. Anyway, I can't remember what I was going to say. Okay, yeah. So when you finish the level, in the level, you're like looking for clues. But you're not really, it's not really like, don't imagine LA Noire. Like, you don't really have to think about anything. You like.
Why are you looking for subtle changes in eye movements to see if you
it's not that. It's like, it might as well be like Doom, like you're picking up like the red key card. Like, there's a clue over there.
Is that what it's like?
It's that, like, go pick up the red key card. It's a picture of your next destination or whatever. Yeah. And then when you do all that, you go back to your hub world. So there is like a hub world, like people like living their life. It's really cool, like a cafe. Like you can play little games in the bar, little like baseball games and like card games. And you like, when you get the clues, it's a little bit like Deathloop. You go back to your board and you pin it on the board, right? And eventually, when you find enough clues, you can it will tell you like where to go kind of eventually, because like if you haven't found it, you're gonna have to repeat the level because you need a certain number of clues to be like, right, it means he must be at X location kind of thing, right? So at the moment, like the one I'm working on is basically the first mission. I don't know if it's all tied into one, but it's like about a missing magician, for example. Magician has just kapoof and vanished. So like I'm looking into
what they do.
Yeah, but it's gotten like really deep. Like there's like a cult in it. Like there's a cult of like mice with like hats on and shit, like in the forest.
It's cult with a lamb, is it?
Basically, but it's just really, really cool. And like when you from the hub world for you to go to different areas, it's like you get into your car, and when you get into your car, you see like a big a little bit like the cup game map. You know, like when you use the walk to different, you like walk to different levels like that, but you drive to different levels like a cup game. Was that the game? Not Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead did that. Like a world map, like Mario Brothers has and stuff.
Like Mario, but you can't go there yet because it's not unlocked because you need to find the clues to that building, and then eventually you can go, and then there's like little side things like little roads. So you do all that. There's little RPG elements in it, so you can upgrade all your guns. So like I think I've only got like 4 or 5 guns so far. I will say my only one criticism, I had the pistol for ages when it began. Like it did take like 2-3 levels to move on to the shotgun, which is lovely. Like when I play games like this, I'm all about the shotgun. Although now actually there is a better gun in the game. There's like an acid gun where you can basically one-shot people. It's like the BFG a little bit. So like you can one-shot people. But yeah, like it's just the weird thing is like it really feels, I said this to Clarky, like bizarrely, it feels like BioShock. Like the game really, like the whole gameplay and the whole kind of like settings.
I can see why. I can see why it reminds you of BioShock just from watching trailers of the gameplay. It seems BioShock had that like very smooth kind of. Yeah, I get it.
Even Clarky, even the weird thing, like
it's hard to describe, but I get what you mean.
I've never played a game that reminded me of BioShock as much as I have this one, which sounds bizarre when you look at the concept of the world. Even the little things, like they've never been influenced, because when you press down, do you remember like when you press down in BioShock, it would show you like an arrow of where to go.
Yeah.
And I don't think a game's actually done that in that same way. It's like basically the same thing now. Like it shows you like this is basically copy and paste BioShock.
About it in Black Flag. You do the same thing.
Yeah, okay. It just reminds me shitloads of BioShock. You got like little choices that you can make as well. Like when you're speaking to people, you can take the conversation down a certain way, a little bit like BioShock, but it doesn't really change the story.
Do you have to go killing little girls or anything, or injecting them with loads of...
No, you don't. There's like little mices and stuff like that.
But you do get them with anything.
Mice.
There's like little mice that you can just kick in the face. You can kick them. There's barrels that blow up.
Brilliant.
Honestly, it reminds me like BioShock, Duke Nukem, Doom. It's just a fucking lovely game.
But sure, so my understanding of games, especially like first-person shooters, like in this vein, one of the things is about the variety of it. So if you play something like Doom or something like that, it's about them. You kind of, it's almost, oh god, this is gonna sound wanky. It's almost like a dance where you start with this gun, then you switch to this one, then you get close and you do this, and you melee this, and then you use that to go over here and do this and do this and this. This looks a little one note. This just looks like a shooting gallery.
No, it does. It does. What it has is because you get the guns very slowly. Like I said, I played 5 hours and I've got, I think, 4 guns. Let me think now. I got the, obviously start with punching melee like thing. Even that, like on the Doom thing. Remember the like Doom guy's face as he would get more injured.
Yeah.
You got the same thing. It's like a little heart, and by the end when you're about to die, like in the corner, like your heart, the heart has got like it's got like bandages wrapped around it like a mummy, and it's like, please get me some energy. So what it does, Vimesy, is that you get weapons slowly like Doom, and by coincidence the second gun is a shotgun. So in 5 hours I've got a pistol, shotgun,
I think not,
a pistol, shotgun, an Uzi, and the acid gun, and then dynamite as well. So that's all I've got. And then very slowly you get different abilities as well. Now the abilities aren't huge, don't get me wrong. Like you get normal maps where you got your normal abilities, and then in the second map you'll get double jump, and it allows you to do something more than you could on the previous. It's not huge stuff. Then you can get a gliding ability, you know, and then you can do shit like that. So it kind of introduces stuff like that slowly. And then in the gameplay, it does also like introduce new gameplay. So at first there was like no barrels or anything. It would just be enemies. And then there was barrels. And then there was a different type of flying enemies. Now there's not just barrels. There's like shit I can shoot. There's like shit on a rope. There's like pianos on a rope that you can shoot and they land on enemies. Like there's all these like different. So it does. It's not it's not like groundbreaking. I get you, Vimesy, but it isn't like it isn't the same thing from the beginning.
It sounds fun.
You can eventually like 3 or 4 hours into the game, that's only when you can start to upgrade your weapons. Even though from the first level you have to find like kits to upgrade your weapons, and I was finding them and I was like, I don't get it. And then like 5 hours in, like 4 hours in, you can literally then upgrade them. The first upgrade always gives you an alternative fire, which is quite fun, because like at first, like, you know, you just got one type of fire.
Yeah.
Now it's not crazy stuff. Like The acid gun, it just fires
I would say it's
normally.
a budget game. You know, it's like
It's a budget.
25, 30 quid game.
Yeah, like
what do you expect?
the acid gun fires normally, as an example, but then it fires like a blob, an acid blob. But your alternative fire, it makes a big blob and then it throws in. It's like a timed grenade kind of thing. So it's not groundbreaking, but this stuff does kind of like give it a little bit of life.
That's all right.
Yeah. Now I don't think it's the longest game ever, so I wouldn't be surprised if in another 5 hours I've completed it, and maybe like 2 hours too. I haven't seen any reviews. I haven't read any spoilers, and I haven't read any how long, whatever it's called. So I don't know actually how long it lasts for. But
5.5 hours.
Is that it? Can't be. No, because there's loads of stuff on the. There'll be loads of stuff, but yeah, it introduces all these different loads of different enemies. Like I know it's like mainly just mice, but boss battles are in this. All the boss battles are very different. I just fought a huge alligator in a in a sewage, and it played a little bit Clarky like Bomberman. So it was like a grid, and obviously he's very, very tough with this huge minigun. So you couldn't get in front of him. So the whole point was like pick up cans. You can pick up cans as well. You don't have to just shoot them. You can pick them up and you can throw them. And I'm trying to do that because there's a trophy, so you should do it. If you do it 20 times, you get a trophy. But basically, it's like pick it up and throw it in his back as he's going around. It's a little bit like Metal Gear Solid, like you got to run and hit him in the back. Like the bosses are different. The bosses are good. Honestly, for 25 quid, I'm just like, whoa! Like I would happily give another tenner to get
GTA 6, right? Who needs it?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as that, but I can't wait to hear Clarky's comments on it. I honestly think the only thing I will say, Clarky, is I was surprised how slow it was in the first hour to 2 hours. Like I said, I think I finished the second hour just with a pistol, and maybe I just about found the shotgun.
I'm looking forward to this.
So give it a little bit of time, because after the first hour, you'll be like, oh shit, wait, there's a hub world. Oh wait, there's a shop in the hub world. Oh wait, I can buy, similar to BioShock. Like you go to the shop and buy weapons on upgrades, and it's really cool.
I've ever heard this game compared to BioShock before, but you know, that's cool.
I would love to see if Clarky thinks that when he plays it, but honestly, just something about the mood, the atmosphere, like
it's on Steam Deck.
It's really cool.
It's $24.99, I think.
No, so I wonder how it plays.
Oh, it'll be fine. I mean, it's on Switch too as well.
I know it's 25 quid, but
the animation is smooth and all that, and it looks great. It does do the Doom thing, Clarky. So like when you kill the enemies are flat, so it's a bit weird because the world is 3D, but the enemies.
Yeah, I noticed that from the videos. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go around a dead body, you will always see like the same angle, for example, like Doom. Now, some characters in the hub world, they are animated, which is weird. So when he walks past you, like I saw the back of a fella, and I was like, oh, so he's got a back, which is a bit weird, but he hasn't got a side. So you either see the front or you see the back.
Yeah, but Mario, innit?
Yeah, basically. But it's really cool. I really like it.
Looking forward to it.
Definitely something I'll complete, and yeah, would love to hear Clarky's comments eventually as well.
Oh, you'll have them.
So that's what, the last PS5 game you're ever going to buy?
No, I'm buying GTA.
That's the only thing stopping me from
probably the last CD game. No, actually, I've got more CDs on pre-order anyway.
I've got. That's the only reason at the moment I'm hanging on to my PS5.
GTA 6.
Yeah, and even then I'm like, I could quite easily. But if they haven't guaranteed to me yet that it's coming to PC, have they? Have they actually said it's definitely coming to PC?
No, they definitely have not said that. They said nothing about PC.
It will do.
I'm sure it will do. Until they definitely say that, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm hanging on to my PS5 just in case I need to do that. Otherwise, I'll quite happily wait a year for it to come out on PC and buy it there instead, and I'll get rid of the PlayStation because I don't fucking use it. But there we go.
No,
anyway,
neither.
Clarky's already texted to say he needs to leave, so I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. My headset's about to die, and if I plug it in, it will just make this horrible whiny noise.
No worries.
Oh, I thought that's what we had. No, okay.
If you try it, Clarky, I would love to hear your thoughts in 2 weeks.
No, definitely. I think I'm gonna have a play of this over the weekend. In between Tetris and Donkey Kong.
Yeah, right. It'll be the last
you can take the graphics of your C and shove them.
Yeah.
Okay, now Mussy's beautiful. All right, whales. It did lots of Kojima whales. It's really weird. You can't go like 100 meters without a fucking whale coming up and doing the whole fucking splashdown thing. It's mental. Anyway, yeah. So we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. When I'm sure the gaming industry will be back on its feet, everybody will be rehired, life will be beautiful, games will be 30 quid again like they used to be. Games 10-day return deal will be back on. Oh,
I won't hold my fucking breath.
No, not for that long. Until then, thank you very much for listening or watching. Let's be honest, listening. Until next time, thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Bye.